Hi. So yeah, I've been doing things. So right now I'm currently emptying out my house. Not the clothes part, but just all the other random stuff that needs to go on eBay. Got a lot of Monopoly games. I'm moving them to my warehouse. Now that I have room at the warehouse. And I'm actually on the way to meet my CPA. So I'm going to see what's going on as far as how I can set up the eBay store, the Poshmark, all that kind of stuff. And he's horrible to call. So I'm just going to go and pop in his office and stand in front of him and just demand attention until he says, what the fuck do you want? So, and I got, I had all them installation kits. The guy's like, you know, he's like, yeah, I'm going to come get them. It's a great deal, blah, blah, blah. Of course, this morning he's like, yeah, I'm not going to be able to make it. If you want to sell them, sell them. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and just put them on eBay like I originally planned and use them as my, I mean, if I lose money on them, you know, so be it. But that's going to be the first thing I put on eBay. I'm going to start on it probably Thursday. Probably. Maybe Wednesday night. But I'm cleaning out my house because Wednesday I have an inspector coming over. I got to put my own insurance on the house, so the oh god. So I'm gonna have to. I'm sorry, I'm driving and trying to get around a bunch of people, but I'm gonna. I got to put my own insurance on it because since I don't have a house payment anymore, I need to do that myself. So that's why I got to have someone come by and inspect it because I had the bank insurance on it. Which there's not much that can really go wrong with my house. So, I mean, it's concrete block, you know. And the only thing really is fire and a tree falling on it. I'm in a very high spot in Jacksonville, so I don't have to worry about flooding issues. In fact, every single time it's flooded, not my house, but, you know, like parts of Jacksonville, I mean, nothing. Like the water's gone 30 minutes after it rains. And it doesn't stand on my property either. It just goes away, you know. And I don't have ditches. I don't have anything. I just got a regular yard, but it does not like my yard, and it leaves. I'm laughing because I'm thinking of all the other things that don't like my yard and leave. That's sad humor. But yeah, that's what I'm doing today. Is pretty much all I got left to do is just sweep up some stuff that fell on the floor. And I got 2 wood bookcases that I'm just going to go ahead and empty them off. And I'm going to use them as probably shoe racks or something. Well, I got to go to Lowe's and pick up them little pegs because I got all these shelves. But I don't have the pegs to put, you know, the adjustable shelves that go on a bookcase. Get them little pegs on the side. I probably have them somewhere, but they fell out. And you can buy a big pack of them for like $3. And it's a lot easier than trying to go through and find them. And that's why I have too much crap. So, but yeah, that's the plan for today. Also, once 4 reasons of IRS and all the, you know, so I'm going to try to express me starting this new business I'm talking about. And I have to do it in ways that, one, you know, whatever I say on here can't be conflicted against, you know, what the IRS may see. I don't know what the future entails. I don't know. So it's kind of like I'm trying to do this to show you how I'm doing it, but at the same time, I'm going to have to kind of watch how I say it. Not for legal reasons. Like I'm not going to be doing anything illegal, but I just want to make sure that I'm not divulging information that could possibly, you know. Here's the start of it. I am going with, and this is after I meet with my CPA. I just got to ask him if what I'm thinking is right. But right now, I have 2 entities in my life. I have me, the person, and then I have me as part of my construction company. So now I'm going to be bringing in a third part of me, and I'm going to be having a pseudo retail store. So, and what I'm trying to do is find out, okay, for my personal belongings or for the things that I buy from me and I resell them, am I going to claim them because I'm selling them as this third party, or am I going to have to? Is that third party, the third business, the retail business, is it going to buy it from me and then resell it in the hopes of making money? And when you're starting a business, you do have to separate you from your business. Even though you're the same person, there's two parts of you, you know, and I'm actually dividing myself up into thirds. So I'm going to have the retail side where I'm going to be buying items and selling items. I have me, which is going to be making income from that company, and the construction company. And then I have the construction company, which is going to be buying and building things to resell as a labor company, not a retail company. So it's a very interesting thing what I'm trying to work out here, and it's going to be fun. And that's one of the biggest mistakes people make, is they'll say, okay, I'm the business. And you know, in a literal term, yes, but in a CPA IRS world, no, you know, because the business does not pay taxes. The business is not a real being. You know, it's an entity. And that entity cannot hold, well, I take it back, it can hold, but it can't have items because it's not a real thing. So at the end of the day, you know, it has to go somewhere. So when you buy something, or when the business buys something, you can't just take it out of the business and play with it as if it's yours. You know, if you buy something for the business, it has to be for the business. And a lot of people go out and they'll have a business and then buy a brand new truck, and then they're using that truck, you know, to go on play dates and go on out to the beach and go on vacations. But if you don't claim that, or do claim it fraudulently, you know, in the business, then you can get in trouble over it. And that's what I'm going now, is to say, okay, for the stuff that I own as me, and I want to sell as a business to see how much money I can generate from it, how do I do that? So, and like I said, I'm pretty sure that business will have to buy it from me, which I'm going to have to loan the money business so we can buy it from me, or I'll do a first time donation, and then whatever money it makes comes back to me, and that's how I'm going to get paid off the business. It's not necessarily the profit, but it buying from me, and then whatever the business makes will be the starting point for that business. So it's going to be a little confusing, because I've had a lot of different places, but most of my businesses have been labor oriented. I've never technically had a full-blown retail store. So I got a little learning curve myself, but nothing too bad. But that's where I'm at today, is a lot of, you know, and I may be opening the eyes of a couple people, because, you know, you run a business and you think you're just, you know, doing things. There's so much running around and paperwork and behind the scenes things that business people have no idea. Like when you walk into a store, let's say a thrift store, or, you know, a little mom and pop, you know, or a 7-day convenience store, you know, you see everything nice and neat and everything on the shelf, and you just go in there and grab stuff. You know, I mean, there's a person that has to sit there and order everything, and then when it comes in, it has to be taken out of the box, priced, displayed, put up. Anytime there's a change of materials or change of items on the shelf, everything has to be redone. And then at the same time, depending on your POS, which is a point operating system, purchase operating system. I keep thinking piece of shit. But you have your POS system, which is the computer. So when you scan it with a barcode reader, you know, if you have that, or if you have it to where you're not just keying in the individual amount, then you have to not only have all the items priced and put on the shelf, but you also have to print out barcodes and or save the barcode that's already on it, put it in the system as your price. So there is so much prep work you have to do before you can even start to open the door so someone can buy something. So anytime you look at a store, you have to understand it's not just putting it on the shelf. It's having to put it into a computer, having to price it, having to inventory it, having to, you know, and then once it's done, then you got to go and pay all the sales tax. And it's a lot of stuff. And I'm sitting here trying to do it all by myself. So anyway, I just got to my ghetto ass CPA lawyer, or my CPA. And in fact, right behind me used to be sand dunes, and I think there's one of my viewers that may remember being back here. I think he had a black Jeep. I think that was you. I'm not gonna say your name just in case you don't want it out there, but yeah, do you remember? I think I had the sand rail and you had the Jeep, and we were playing out in the sand dunes, and the sand rail lost all its oil and damn near blew up. So this is where it was. So, but I think me and you, I'm gonna say D, me and you went out, but these are the sand dunes that we went in the black Jeep. I think it was you though, I'm not 100% sure. Anyways, I'm gonna get in here and get this done. So, and and I talked to a lady who is an overseer of a dentist, and I'm gonna be meeting with her next week to see what we can do about my teeth, and try to work out some kind of payment plan. I'm still looking at avenues of pulling money from my house, but if I do that, it's going to be a multitude of things that I'm going to do all at once. So we're going to kind of see where the world goes and just see what happens. But yeah, and hopefully by the end of this week I'll have the flea market set up. I'll have a majority of the things gone through, thrown it away, priced, and then yeah, and then next week just keep grinding, keep doing that. So, but Wednesday is kind of my day off. It's just meeting my masseuse, meeting the inspector, you know, getting the truck loaded Wednesday, and then Thursday I'm gonna go out there in the morning, set everything up, come back Thursday night, process, load up another load, and just keep doing that every single day. It kind of sucks that I can't go out there Monday and Tuesday to the flea market, but it is what it is. It's going to get all done here. But anyways, I'm going to go meet with him. I just realized I left my wallet somewhere. I don't know where. I think it's in my van. Oh well. But anyways, peace, love, money. I'm out.